Start story, grand route. What are they gonna do?
兄さん、機関女子って兄さんがいつも練習している。
This is the thing. Alright, they've gone through all of the routes of the characters. What the fuck is this grand route supposed to be? Right? Where is it starting from? That's the other question.
ああ、登壇だな。そう。あれをメインに、機関車の走行を助ける仕事だ。
Because, I mean, the minimum... Scroll up. I mean... The minimum it could be...
練習すればどうでしょう。あれは私にもできますか？
would be after the common route, right? Like, after chapter 15, that's the minimum cutoff point for the grand route, right? Or maybe it's like with Reina, where it essentially just branches off from her route, or something like that. But I mean, considering that I mean, I'm not going to complain that we're starting off in a hot springs, but before all the routes, I would assume. Exactly.
できるな。
That question warranted zero hesitation on my end. Hibiki's well versed in academics and sports, but more importantly, she always puts in the effort. How could I have missed this? Hibiki's also small in stature.
なら、私、練習してみて、できそうだったら、兄さんの機関女子になります。
Like I said, Sotetsu's the type of guy to take his cousin to a love hotel. And, I mean, Hibiki's not his cousin, but not close enough.
そうか。それは助かる。
Though that'd be for 8620 instead of me. But there's no point in mentioning that now. What's most important is that this will be another step toward the safe business operation of 8620.
ただ、条件付けとか、そういうのじゃ全然ないんだけど。
ん？なんだ。希望があるなら遠慮したりせず言ってくれ。
手段と目的が少し混ざっちゃってるみたいに、今の兄さん見えるかもって。
I mean, I'm thinking this will be 3 chapters as well, considering that the other side character routes were all 3 chapters. Now that she mentions it, I might have that tendency. The revival of the railway is a means of promoting tourism, while also driving away the aircraft factory. However,
もっとお人よのことをよく知った方がいいと思うの。兄さんがお人よを本当に復興させたいなら。
具体的にはどうすればいい？
酒造のことも、私の看板書きや何かも、お人よの人と密着するお仕事でしょ。だから。
家事やお前の手伝いにもう少し目を向ければ、よりバランスが取れるかもしれぬというわけか。
Hibiki gives a relieved smile. She had wanted to say this, but couldn't. I realized now that Hibiki's finally her usual self. Oh shit.
私もそれだったら希望っていうか、意見っていうか。
言ってみてくれ。
The success of the test runs made everyone excited. I don't hold my alcohol well, but I know what being drunk feels like. This is the time when I hear opinions without interrupting. So right now, I'm just going to focus on listening.
基本線は響ちゃんと同じなんですけど、アプローチ別のやり方の方がもっといいかなって。
Do you know of any ways to make at least $50 or so a day online? If I did, I would be doing it, but I don't.
別のやり方？
例えばですけど、相鉄くんに制作秘書に入ってもらって、 市政のレベルで観光振興に力を注いでほしいなって。
Streaming? I wish I could make $50 a day off streaming, but I don't have enough viewers yet.
おう。
I mean, it'd be more monthly, but regardless. Hibiki suggested a bottom-up method, while Paulette wants to go top-down. They have the same goal of tourism promotion and the revival of Ohitio, but their methods are dramatically opposite. Diametrically opposite.
今回の試験走行までで、お人よのキーマンが何人も、相鉄くんを信頼してくれたと思いますし、その人脈も。
Fiverr? I mean, if you're talented enough, I guess.
うん。市政という長いテコを使えば作用も大きい。ポーレットの言うこともまた理解はできるな。
理解はですか？
うん。響の意見も同様に理解できるからな。
にーにー。
Don't look at him like that. A calm voice from Hibiki. I hear a watery splash coinciding with it. There she is.
確かに、お二方のご意見はともに、一理も二理もあるものですね。
Who's waiting for her to show up?
86。
I was like, this feels like it's replicating the like lost scene of the common route, right? Of the three main girls in the hot springs. Seems like that she and Reina finally finished washing up. Hatsuroku has an air of accomplishment on her face. She quietly enters the bath and sits on my lap.
けれど、地道なご縁作りは響の。市政はそれこそ、ポーレット様の得意分野かと存じます。
確かにな。
To build upon a grassroots foundation, and to use government policy as the tool. Those are the methods both Hibiki and Paulette have nurtured their entire lives. Neither of them are things I can easily dive into, though.
餅は餅屋、記者は記者屋です、相鉄様。相鉄様の機関士としての適性は、明快に示されています。
Hatsuroku's words aren't a request. She's simply laying out the facts she believes in.
相鉄様でしたら、ほんの半年もあれば、清美機関士同様、機関助士なしでの機関車運用をこなせるようになります。
Hatsuroku makes her declaration before looking to me, then to Hibiki and Paulette in that order.
故に、相鉄様は今のレールを邁進くださればいいのです。相鉄様が道を開けば、必ず皆がその正しさに続きます。
極端な意見ではあるが、しかし理もある。
Hatsuroku is talking about putting all my focus into one thing and becoming the flagship that everyone can see. If that flag shows the right path, those who see it will surely follow suit. Hibiki, Paulette, Hatsuroku. Even if I don't take their opinions verbatim, they're useful as a reference for future goals. However, the means and the end which Hibiki mentioned, that phrase will not leave my ears. If I look at things on a higher level, am I putting the means over the end? 5 people on Fiverr make character AI bots. Excuse me? To make the aircraft factory withdraw and secure the water resource. Is it really okay to set that as the goal? No. Even that is just one of the means. It's one of the means to revive Ohitio. Is that even allowed? Character AI is safe for work bots, so it's okay. In order to truly revive Ohitio, we need a more proper goal. Regional cooperation, government assistance, flagship. Even after using all that, it's still not enough. I have to wonder why Hosho Mototada and Hosho Kisaki want to bring in the aircraft factory. what does the factory bring with our regional promotion that our regional promotion does not. Unless I figure that out, I can't make any conclusions. Flash. Everyone's here. Except the two people I want to see in the fucking towels, which is Makoto and Kisaki. God damn it. 18 plus artwork is in there. I mean, I'm sure it is.
相鉄様
I wash my face by splashing the water from my hands. I mean, okay, here's the thing. NSFW work, and there's NSFW artists on Fiverr, but I don't think they can market the NSFW artwork, right? Unlike Skeb, which is mainly NSFW artists. Let me wait. I wash my face by splashing the water from my hands. Let me reconsider everything once more, because 8620 can run again. That's all the more reason to. Skeb is what is essentially Fiverr, but from Japan, and exclusively artists.
時間が欲しい。丸一日で構わない。できれば明後日。この全員で会議を持てるだろうか。
God damn it, I did it again, didn't I? No, I didn't.
夕方の乗務が終わった。そうですね。18時からでどうでしょう。レイナ、ポーレットと一緒に参加しますよ。私も当然ながら、相鉄様にご一緒します。
When I think Grand Route, I'm thinking of Sotetsu dating all of them. But unfortunately, I don't think that's the case.
面白そうばい、参加するばい。お邪魔じゃないなら参加したいです。
響はどうだ？
Hibiki seems surprised when I ask her.
別に普通に参加するつもりだけど。
ならばよかった。できればで構わんのだが、妃たちも誘ってみてはくれんか。
Is AI art allowed? Probably not.
妃先輩？っていうか、タッチって。
ああ、妃に声をかけるとき、元忠と浦上さんにも会議参加を願えないかを妃から聞いてもらえないかと。
Her mouth's wide open. Hibiki then closes her lips and nods, a determined look in her eyes.
ありがとう。
I'll speak with Makoto, Old Man Munakasa, Reverend Kai, and if possible, the owner of Tororu Hot Springs.
よし。
Flash. Before we charge full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. I thought it was full speed ahead. I don't know. I want to look for other possibilities first. I'm hoping to find and rebuild a rebuilding plan that can bring all of Ohito together. I mean, there's also the other possibility of Grand Route being all of the solutions in the other routes combined into one.
僕は先に上がらせてもらう。皆はゆっくり今日の疲れを流していってくれ。
And I mean, we kind of saw that with the cooperation of the Rapids, Fukami's business, Nagi's business, I guess, with in Paulette's route. The mine treasure plan. I'll need to prepare. Fortunately, I have a mountain of data. The history of Ohito, what I've seen and learned. On top of that, something new can be added. I hear tapping noises on the keyboard. Hibiki is writing memos by hand on her own tablet.
ごめんね、ニーニー。妃先輩とかポーレットさんなら、要点まとめてもっといい資料にできると思うんだけど。
何よ、バカな。
The edges of Hibiki's eyes are red. The same goes for Makuda. Hachinoku's the only one that doesn't show any signs of lessened sleep hours. And also because her eyes are already red, you can't really see, you can't tell the difference between the two characters that have... See, I pointed it out last Maitetsu stream, but like, Sotetsu always points out Paulette's blue eyes, but fucking Hibiki and Makuda also have blue eyes.
僕の思いつきを形にするため力を貸してくれたのは、響で、枕ねえで、86だ。他の誰でもないさ。
Just because Hibiki and Makuda have greenish blue doesn't mean they're not blue. Alright?
ニーニ
まして響は、登園から戻るなりで、そのまま手伝ってくれたのだし。
そんな、ニーニもネーネーも86も、みんなで奥の間にこもっとったら気になるけん。レールショップから戻るなりでございましたよ。宗哲様は、物もおっしゃらずにおこもりになられて。
Hachinoku giggles a little while making Makuda while Makuda gives a motherly smile.
家族やけんね。一番近くにいるもんやけん。いざっていう時くらいは力になってあげんと。
Okay, hear me out. I talked about, right, Makuda and Hibiki threesome, but what about Makuda, Hibiki, Hachinoku foursome?
いつも力になってもらっているさ。
そう？あんまそうちゃんに頼られたような記憶ないけど。
What do you mean, ha? I think it's a good idea. Listen, Hibiki and Hachinoku are two lollies, all right, and then Makuda balances it out. All right.
頼らずともさ、普段の暮らしの中でそれこそいくらでも。
あらま。
Still, I understand how powerful it is to receive the help of Makuda. Naturally, it's not just Makuda. The experience that Hibiki and I accumulated until today.
86。
はい、宗哲様。
She always responds when I call, and in kind at that, and that's why she's at the top of the list. I don't know what to tell you.
86の鉄道知識がなければ、とても今回の案はまとまらなかった。本当にありがとう。
何をおっしゃいますか、宗哲様。レールロードがオーナーのためお役に立つのは当然のことです。それに。
Instead of continuing with words, Hachinoku smiles.
訓練でのご様子を見るに、あと数回も乗務を重ねれば、見習いが取れるものかとも確信いたしておりますし。
つまり、正機関士になれるのか。
はい。そうなれば、私のマスターですから、すべてをかけてお仕えするのは当然のことでございます。
であるとしても、感謝は変わらん。そこまでしてもらえるというのは、素直にありがたい。
どういたしまして。
Extreme zoom in.
できた！
おお。
I received the printouts and see all the contents listed up.
とても見やすいな。さすがは響だ。
うん。議論の叩き台場するには、こんくらいがちょうどよかろうもんよ。
イラストは、あえてお入れにならなかったのでございましょうか。うん。中途半端なイメージだと、かえって議論の邪魔しちゃうかと思ったし。
I see a strong will of determination in Hibiki's eyes.
書くんだったら、みんなの意見が、みんなの夢が、一つにまとまったその姿を、きちんと書きたい。
ああ、描いてもらえることを楽しみにしているぞ。そのためにも、今日の会議を実りあるものにせねばな。
I look at the clock to see it's 20 after 5. Bro, just say 5:20, alright? It is just easier, alright? Not fucking 20 after 5, fucking 40 to 6. Fuck off. 5:20. It's not that hard. It's still a bit too early.
枕様のおっしゃる通り、3時間の仮眠をとってちょうどの時間でございましたね。
It's like to say people that are like, it's 1:45 or it's 1:15. Just, bro, just say it's something 15 or something 45. The only one I'm okay with is 1/2. All right, because everyone knows half of a clock. That half of 60 is 30, unless you can't count.
3時間寝れたね。いいちゃん、これほど仕事できるって知らんかったけん。
ギリギリだったら焦っちゃうから、3時間寝たのがちょうどよかったんよ。
だな。おかげですっきり会議に臨める。
Once the meeting's over, we can get all the sleep all the sleep we want. But right now,
ならば、ギリギリで焦らぬように、少し早いが、レールショップに向かうとするか。
oh shit. Everyone is actually here except fucking Paulette and Raina. It's a full house at the rail shop. The usual members are all here, as are some familiar ones. But the princesses of this tiny railway castle still aren't here yet. I was gonna be like, I was gonna say, like, where the fuck are you gonna put them? And they just get their own portraits. They don't even get their full sprite on the screen. They're covering up Marketer. God damn it, Paulette. At least be on the right side, under, like, Hibiki's arm. Alright, this is a good way to... okay, this is okay now. And now they're all gone. But they may have had some troubles. They both jump in, though still in their uniforms. Paulette wipes the sweat off her forehead with her sleeve. She takes out her gold watch, gold pocket watch to check the time.
あら、
ずいぶんと見事なお品だね。本物のアンティークかい？
Has she never checked the time in front of all of you? What do you... Paulette frantically puts away the watch at Kisaki's voice and seems to talk quicker than usual. Is it just a perspective angle, or is Kisaki significantly taller than Paulette? Like, not only is Kisaki Japanese, she's also a high schooler. Meanwhile, Paulette is French and an adult. I mean, look, I guess it's her fucking Japanese genes that made her stop growing after like 5'2".
アンティークっていうか、おばあちゃんの形見です。昔お仕事で褒められて、偉い人からいただいたって。
へえ、それはすごい。社長賞やそこらで出せる品にはとても見えなかったが。
私もそんなに詳しくは聞いてないんです。
Hatsuroku clears her throat to get attention.
ああ、失礼したね。せっかく急いで来てくれたのに、無駄話を。
あ、いえ。
Kisaki faces everyone here and bows. Hatsuroku then stands tall.
相鉄様、よろしいようですよ。
Now everyone's here. Except for, like, NPCs that don't really... NPCs. They're all NPCs. except for like characters that don't really matter to the main plot of the story. Like the ghost guy, or like Fukami's mom, or like people that have like had like one scene. What am I talking about?
そうか。ならば。
There's something going on here, but what we must do doesn't change.
本日は突然の呼びかけにもかかわらず、これほど多数のご参席を賜り、
手短に行こう。一体どんな話を聞かせようというのかね。
I mean, to be fair, Mototada is very fucking tall for a Japanese person, especially. Being shaken by a loud voice, I correct my posture as a reflex. Also, Mototada, I must make this magnate on our side. Get this magnate on our side, or all of Ohito organization will be a pipe dream.
お聞きいただきたいのは根本的なお人よの復興案です。果たすためにはお人よ全体の力が必要と考えてます。
エアクラ工場誘致より優れた案ならもちろん聞くよ。
Urakami, an employee of Aircraft Company, nods to Kisaki's words. In that case, it is a possibility.
浦上さんはおっしゃってましたね。お人よより優れた候補地があれば、そこに工場を建設すると。
その方向で全力を尽くすというだけの話ですが、私に決定権はありませんので。
日の本国内での生産、直売におけるエアクラ社の弱さは、生産拠点の少なさと輸送網の弱さとが原因ですか？
皮肉なことにその通りです。大廃線は鉄道網と同時に我が社の新車輸送体制にも壊滅的な打撃を与えた。
どぎゃんしてそげんここつに？
Urakami's polite demeanor doesn't change even toward Nagi's simple question.
1メートルでも自走させればもう新車とは見られない。日の本人の潔癖症を本社は理解できてなかったか。
Yeah, that's something that was brought up in Kisaki's route, huh? For a brief moment, Urakami's mouth twists in a painful way. I mean, it is fair, right? Because if you think about it, it's a very personal topic to discuss of what up to a certain amount of kilometers on the odometer, right? Odometer. How many on there? How many kilometers on there? Would have to be on there for it to be considered not new, right? For a brief moment, Urakami's mouth twists in a painful way.
理解しても政治の力に押し切られた。エアクラ普及と国内メーカーの保護とを共に容易に果たすため。
I see. So that's one way to see things. I didn't realize that until Makota's lecture. I'll definitely need his help. When my understanding deepens, I naturally speak louder.
大廃線。それに対する一切の救済がなされなかったことは、お人よにも災いしています。
God damn it. After fucking Kisaki's route, he's gone back to saying Urakami's a he.
それは宿泊観光客数などの数字を見れば一目瞭然ですよね。
Paula goes through the data Hibiki put together and points at the corresponding page.
ターミナル駅としての繁栄度、乗降客数と発着本数がそのまま市の財政状況の良し悪しと連動してます。
術船炭鉱が最盛期だった頃にも同様です。貨物収入もお人よを確かに下支えしていました。
昔話をするなら私が最適任者だろうさ、相鉄くん。いや。
Mr. Montatada looks a little sorry as his eyes glance over at Reverend Akai, Old Man Minokasa, and the Todoru Hot Spring owner. Yes, Reverend Akai, Minokasa, and Todoru Hot Spring owner. Why the fuck does she not have a name? Bro, it could be like Shrine Guy and fucking Blacksmith and then Todoru Hot Spring owner, but you got two people with a name, and then she never gets a name. She is just Miss Todoru Hot Spring owner. When the three of them nod in response, Mr. Montatada's voice grows louder again.
それは単なる昔話だ。8620という蒸気機関車1両が復活したとして、鉄道網が復活をするわけでない。
そう決めつけるのは早計です。
おお。
こんちずば、こちらの地図をご覧ください。
Hibiki opens up a big hand-drawn map. It shows a simplified map of Kyushu and its major cities. There are dotted red lines scratched all over.
これは現存している路線群ですね。貨物線もリストアップしてある。
What is it? Reina wants to say something.
驚いたばい。結構あるばい。ねえ、深見ちゃん。結構ある。ね。結構あるけど。
九州全土の広さから見れば微々たるものだね。まして断絶してしまった区間には極めて厄介な案件もある。
Ah. I'm sure the bank also had investigated the possibility of rebuilding the railway lines. I want to take another step into this topic, but... Reina, what do you want to do? I said a glance at Reina, and she waves at me to say she'll go later. Well, she's no longer wide-eyed, so that's good. Let's focus on the two Motatadas for the time being.
厄介な案件とは、例えば熊本久留米間ですね。
おお、そこまでを調べたか。その通り。あの辺の旧線の用地は、よりにもよって宅地分譲された。
It's just... What is wrong with this I wouldn't say picture, but like what is wrong here? Why is Nagi the only one not blinking? Just what is she staring at that she's so focused on that she doesn't even blink?
宅地分譲って何ばい？深見ちゃん。
Oh, she's going back to blinking.
住宅、お家を建てるため用の土地として小分けにして売られたってことだと思う。どうやしたと？お家の土地って、だって一旦住んだらきっとお引っ越しとかあんまりしたくないだろうから。はあ、買い戻して線路にするのめっちゃくちゃに大変そうばい。
まさしくね。それは明白に存在する極めて大きな障害だ。
Kisaki's finger traces over the map.
熊本久留米が繋がらないなら博多にもたどり着けない。そんな不便な断片群が旧鉄道網の代わりになるなど。
断片でのままには置かない。鉄道網を僕は復活させたいと考えている。
夢見るだけなら結構だけどね。そんなことができると本気で思っているのかい？
僕個人の力では無理だし、この場の全員でも無理だ。お人よしの総力を挙げても可能性は極めて低かろう。
なら、ひょっとして相鉄くんは。
Polo cautiously whispers and Hatsuroku, Hibiki, and Makuta smile and nod together. As if being encouraged by that, Pollard's voice gains confidence.
相鉄くんにはあるんですね。お人よしを超えて、熊本、九州全土から協力を得られるアイディアが。
Pretty ambitious to gain support from all of Kyushu.
ある。九州周遊却下混合列車、ナインスターズというアイデアが。
ナインスターズ。
Rana repeats what I said and starts counting with her fingers. That's adorable.
わかった。ナインは9ですね。だから、お星様が9つですか？
ああ。廃藩置県がなされる以前の九州は、いわゆる両生国の9つの国によって構成されていたのだ。
肥後、薩摩やらいうやつのことよね。
その9つの主要駅をぐるり巡るのがナインスターズ。九州周遊却下混合列車というわけです。
Look, I'm just glad that they didn't list off all the fucking provinces. Rana makes an impressed sigh at Hachiroku's confident voice.
なんだかすごいですね。
You didn't hear that?
レイナ、なんとなくわかった感じって思います。
Next to Rana and Nagi and Fukami, who still look confused.
九州周遊却下混合列車。
つまるところ、お客さんと貨物、両方を運びながら九州をぐるりと巡る列車ということでいいのかな。
And help with what? I'm not. I think I've been saying, how can I help you with that? Maybe don't reply to the bot next time.
ああ。
Hisaki's unexpected assistance, Nagi and Fukami suddenly breaks into smiles.
面白そうばい。乗ってみたか。すごいね。なんか豪華でかっこよさそう。
ナインスターズ、エクスプレスですか？
I'm getting some female cow milk. As opposed to what?
このご時世、鉄道に求められるのが速さとは思えん。僕が考えているのは、何と言えばいいか。
リレートレインなどという言葉はいかがでしょうか、相鉄様。
うん。それがピタリだ。つまり、リレーするのだ。客車と貨車とを受け渡しながら。
わあ、機関車交代でリレーしていくんですか？
ああ。例えば、お人よ八代は、8620とキハ07で、八代から熊本までは、また別の機関車というように。
八代、熊本は電化されていた区間。伏線がもしもなるなら、電車に引かせて。その区間は。
Huh?
カバンば喋ったばい。
Oh, fucking Akai brought her.
違うよ、なぎちゃん。カバンの中に喋る誰かが。って、怖い。何それ。怖がらないでいい。清春、出して。
No, it's Shrine Man. It's, I forgot the name of the shrine. Fucking. Reverend Akai seems somewhat happy in his movements as he opens up his crew bag. From inside comes someone with a face wrapped in bandages. Is this route like the fucking setup to the next game? Because, you know, I made this complaint in a fucking Love Sweet Garnish, where the first game has 2 routes for both characters, but there is no route to be able to transition into the next game. But they still have a second game, and the routes in that second game fucking goddammit, how am I saying this? In the second game, the romance routes for the two characters that were in the first game are just extensions of the first game's routes, which makes it significantly shorter. And then the two new characters have their own routes, whatever. At least, okay. And then in the Isekai, right, there was all of fucking I mean, Isekai doesn't really count, considering that the whole point of the game was for Yuma to date fucking Shinku, and then that's what the other two games are for, to develop the relationship between Shinku and Yuma stronger, I guess. But at least in this game, there's a fucking route that is essentially just a transition point to the second game, right? That's basically what it is. From inside comes someone with a face wrapped in bandages.
レイナより年下の子ですね。はじめまして。レイナはキハ 07S 専用レールロードの。
知ってる。レーナ。マスターはヒナイポーレット。
わあ、共感もつないでないのに、すごいです。
知ってる。自分は、清春の知ってることなら、全部。
Her eyes under the bandages slowly look around at everyone.
自分は、26。電車、クハ26の専用レールロード。だったもの。今は、車両を失ったもの。
26。トップナンバーレールロードですか。
過去の話。今したいのは未来の話。
うん、その通り。
I'm impressed, to say the least. Even with Niroku's sudden joining of the meeting, Mr. Mototada maintains his pace.
アイディア、お話としては面白い。夢がある。が、それで終わってしまう話に過ぎんね。これは。
今の僕らの実績では、そう評価されても仕方ないことです。
おお。
ですので、実現のためには3段階を踏むことが必要と考えます。
3段階か。ならば問おう。第1段階はいかに？
第1段階は、8620を旗印にして、お人用鉄道で活性化し、とにかく一つ、複線しやすい路線を複線させることです。
できたとして次、第2段階は？
協力してくれる法人、個人を増やし、複線を加速させ、より広くに、複線は可能なのだという機運を広げます。
At the moment I say that, Kisaki shrugs.
個人はともかく、法人、特に鉄道関係事業者などが、そう簡単に協力してくれるものなのかい？
それはもう、どこも経営苦しいですから、レールさえつながるのならいくらでも協力し合います。必ず。
ならばそこまでがなったとして、第3段階は？
僕らの知名度、信頼度が十分なものとなった時点で、ナインスターズの計画を大々的に発表します。
十分なものになった。その時期の判断基準は？
僕にそのような時期をつかめるとは思えません。ご判断は元忠さんなり、適切な方にお願いできればと。
And some Dunkin' Donut munchkins I have in my room from this morning. That means they've been in your room for like, what, 12 hours? What do you mean by morning? because morning to me is like starting from 7. That's also when I wake up, so, you know.
元忠さんだけでなく、ここにいる皆さん、全員のお力がなければ、第一段階も実現はできません。
Around 7, so 12 hours. I bow down with all my heart, slowly and deeply. When I look around, Hachiroku, Hibiki, Makoto. Not only them, but Paulette, Reina, Nagi, and even Fukami are all bowing with me.
オールお人よで、まずは第一段階を。それをオール熊本、オール九州と広げるために、どうか力を貸してください。
My room is cold. I mean, I would expect that. Just like me, you... Well, I always have my aircon on, but... Yeah.
清春。自分は清春におねだりしたい。清春は右田相鉄に。
もちろんですよ、26。私だってレールを、君の走ったレールをもう一度取り戻したい。
If only it was this easy to appeal to the bank in real life.
ねえ、じいちゃん
A relaxed smile forms on Minokasa's face as he nods, while being prodded by Nagi.
若者らしか、どでかい夢でよかですな。考え惚れにできることなら、手伝いますけん。
レールロード見るくらいしかできんけどね。そんくらいなら任せんじゃい。
ありがとうございます。皆さん。
I bow deeply and slowly look up again, as if waiting for that Urakami speaks up.
本社はこの計画をネガティブには評価しないかと。あくまで支社の一職員の試験ですが。
You know what I wish? I wish Urakami had a route in the second game. I don't know if she does, but considering I haven't seen any H scenes of her, HCGs of her, when I was looking for thumbnails for this game. Yeah.
それは非常に心強い言葉です。エアクラと鉄道は共存できるとも思いますので。
My room is normally from 58 to 60 or 14 to 16C. Bro, my room has never been below 18. That's the lowest my aircon can go. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want it to go lower. A loud voice. I turn to see what the commotion is, and Mr. Mortatada looks overjoyed.
そう鉄くん。やはり君は面白いな。私としても、この流れなら協力できないものではない。
できないものではないとおっしゃいますと。
だな。条件というわけではないが、検討してもらえんものかね。以前の件を。
以前の件というと。
やめて、本当に。
Oh. That voice echoes, sending a chill up my spine. Even Mr. Mortada's face slightly twists.
父さん、頭取が協力するなら、僕もそうする。
I mean, of course you have to. Of course you have to, Kisaki. You're one of the routes. You have to be part of the female crew. With Sotetsu, girl power, I guess. You need to be a part of his harem. Kisaki's face is slightly red out of anger, but her eyes are calm and shining with pride.
共に仕事をするのなら、僕の魅力は伝わるさ。だから、余計な手助けなど一切不要でお願いするよ。
Feminist power, not in that way.
なるほど。ならばそのように。そうですくん、失礼した。熊銀はこの計画に協力しよ
う。ご決断を ありがとうございます。
I am very thankful. As of right now, all of Ohitio has come together here.
ご指摘通り、リレートレイン9スターズは、まだ妄想と笑われるほどのふわふわしたものです。
Basically all of Ohitio. All of the people that matter in Ohitio are here. Nods respond to my opinion, honest as it is. But because it is a fantasy, it can materialize into something real, no matter how big it is.
そこで、第一段階をものにするためのアイデアを、皆さんにどんどん寄せていただけたらと願います。
Okay, considering that this scene has essentially gone on for... This scene has gone on for so long that it feels like it would have been one chapter way before. I feel like this route is only one chapter long. Don't prove me wrong.
8620バー旗印にして、土下としてお人よ鉄道を元気にするか、いうんが第一段階でしたか?
I mean, considering that that the third scene in every route is basically just Sotetsu getting with the side character of that route. Yeah. There doesn't need to be anything like that in this route.
じいちゃん、それだけじゃなく、伏線言うのもせにゃならんばい。
おお、そうじゃったそうじゃった。伏線だのなんだのは、それこそ非内の。
His wrinkly neck swallows. I follow his gaze and find the reason why. They're gazing at each other, or rather glaring. Kisaki seems to be used to having glaring matches, but she's doing it with Paulette of all people.
キサキさん。
おや、市長。僕にお声かけとは珍しい。
共に仕事をする仲間から、誰を相手に選ぶかは、もちろん、相鉄くんの自由ですよね。
Where is this going?
当然だろ。誰を選ぶも、選ばないも。
I get the feeling that this is about the offer Mr. Mototada retracted earlier. Despite how I'm the one most involved, they haven't even asked how I feel.
なら紳士、いえ、淑女協定を結びませんか？プロジェクトがそれでつまずいたら最悪すぎますから。
なるほど。協定の内容は？
プロジェクト期間中は抜け駆けなし、アプローチは OK だけど ABC とかそういうのはダメ。
A YouTube video says it's 2 hours for the grand route. Fuck. Does that mean there's two scenes?
ABC? はいはい、それをさすがに知ったらばい。ABC は英語のあいうえおのことだい。
In one of those American sports, Nagi looks at Fukami for confirmation. Fukami makes a troubled smile and wipes her forehead when she's not even sweating.
隅っこで説明するね。A だけ。ね。ちょっと来て、なぎちゃん、レイナちゃん。行かばい。間違っとったばい。
I think you're about half an hour in. Have I been fucking yapping for half an hour?
レイナ、教えてもらうですよ。
Kisaki giggles in a way that I only see villains in movies do. Yeah, but she's a hot villain, so...
ずいぶんと可愛らしい表現だけれど、内容は妥当だね。他には？
相鉄くんにもプロジェクト満了日まで決断を待ってもらう。誰かを選ぶにしても、誰も選ばないにしても。
But Paulette does not back off despite being sidetracked by Nagi and Reina.
確かにね。納得できる。いいね。僕はその協定に喜んで参加するよ。
Paulette exhales a sigh of relief before quickly turning to me.
相鉄くんはどうですか？今の話なんですけど。
ああ、
At least they're asking me too. Behind Paulette's smiling, I see Kisaki looked like she just made a mistake.
まず根本的な確認なのだが、仲間から選ぶ相手というのは結婚ないし婚約の相手ということか。
I mean, he's not wrong, even if they deny it. They both like him.
結婚？
They just don't have the balls to say that they do.
もちろんそうさ。父の話は元よりそういうものだった。
Paulette's eyes widen. Nakisaki looks calm and composed. I had never imagined I would see these two show so much emotion.
それとも何かな。市長としてはデートやおしゃべりの相手とでも解釈していたのかな。
Oh, hell nah.
もちろん、結婚相手を選んでほしいと思ってます。さっき驚いたのは、
Bro, you can't get flustered about this shit in front of a fucking high schooler. Especially when the high schooler is fucking calm and composed. Paula, you've been on the back foot ever since he mentioned engagement. Her blue eyes. This is like I just talked about this. Paula Kisaki literally has blue eyes, bro. What about hers? Her blue eyes look to the ceiling and they begin to spin. Shut up.
フランクの私の母のふるさとの方の訛りでは、結婚というのはとてもエッチな意味だから。
I can't even make the excuse like fucking Hibiki and Makuda's where they have like greenish blue eyes, right? But fucking Kisaki has white hair, blue eyes. If we're gonna get into shit with non-Japanese appearances.
へえ。日の元語で言うと？
そんなことを言わせたがるなんて、キサキさんは随分エッチな方なんですね。
どうしたレイナ。
See, Reina and Hachinoku, they don't count because they're fucking Raya Lords. They aren't humans, alright? So it doesn't matter how they look, right? They could still be Japanese. But fucking Kisaki, Makuda, Hachinoku, fuck Makuda, Hibiki and fucking goddamn it. Hibiki and Makuda have red hair, blue eyes. Point that out! You're gonna fucking talk about Paulette's blue eyes. Brenda had returned to her seat before I knew it. She raises her hands with her cheeks pink.
結婚はお嫁さんになることですよね。
Brenda, we just had your route, alright? Don't talk about you wanting to be married to Sotetsu as well.
なら、
Nah!
その祝女協定参加するです。
Don't tell me Makuda, Hibiki, and Hachinoku are gonna do the same.
そうなのレイナ。レイナは、相鉄くんのお嫁さんになりたいの？
And Nagin Fukami. I'm having a stroke. Says the one who fucking misspelt stroke.
はい、なりたいです。
A soft call. Reina's smile melts all the tension unconditionally.
ですね、ポーレット。レイナ、相鉄さんになら、されても、きっと平気で、きっと嬉しいのです。
Reina, do you even know what that means?
そうよね。レイナも女の子だもんね。
God damn it.
私も女 ブラコンの女の子だから、結婚、法律とかでできなくても、それでも。
Fucking
できるとよ、結婚。そうちゃんは血のつながりの一滴もない養子やもん。
God damn it.
それは言葉ボレットさん。
Murakami, what do you...
はい、誠、本当です。法律的には何の障害もございません。
I wish she would also join it, but she doesn't have a route.
ねえ、知っとったなら土下してもっと早うに。
言うたら、ひーちゃんむっちゃ怒ろうもん。機嫌ば悪うして、何日も口聞かんようなりよるし。
ああ。
She's not wrong. She must recall a few examples. Hibiki stops talking quickly and clears her throat.
とにかく、私も淑女協定、全力で参加します。
なら、ねえ、一緒にもう一人参加をさせてくださいな。
Is the grand route the harem route? I wish.
ああ。
Hibiki isn't herself today. She actually looks sorry.
ねえねえは、お姉ちゃんだから？だから、私が動き出すの、待っとってくれたの？
そうね。ひーちゃんにだったらお姉ちゃん、喜んでそうちゃんのことを任せられるけん。
Marketer,
けど、
I know you want to join the fucking club too.
そっか。他の誰かをニーニーが選んじゃったら、ニーニー、家からまたいなくなっちゃうかもなんだもんね。
I mean, listen, if I was Nini, I would have picked Hachiroku, so I would have still been at home. It seems that the sisterly bond grew stronger here. The awkward atmosphere seems to have almost seemed to have calmed a little.
聞いたってわかったわい。淑女協定やら、要するに、兄さんに誰が選ばれるのかの競争ばい。
Right when things started to calm down, Nagi turns things around.
そうだけど、まさか、なぎちゃん。
Don't tell me that Nagi and Fukami are joining together. Of course they would.
だったらなぎさんも参戦するばい。勝負事なら負けんばい。
I mean, out of all of the CGs on the fucking title screen, hers is definitely the lewdest, so...
でも結婚だよ。なぎちゃん、結婚するってことは、か。選ばれた時、結婚したいくらい好きならそうすればい。でなけりゃこっちが兄さんをよすだけばい。
それはありですか、相鉄くん。
What is that? What do you mean?
ありだ。というか、さっきの話の続きなのだが。
Nagi is a bit naive. It would make sense that she is the lewdest. Fukami is the lewdest. Alright? I straighten my posture and speak up, and everyone seems to go quiet. They're still here, by the way. Old man Minokasa is forcing out a smile. Mr. Mototada is enjoying the situation. I'm sure they can't help it.
僕は結婚について分かっていないと思うし、その前段にあるらしい恋愛についても分かっていない。
そんなん100も承知ばって。このプロジェクト中にきっと分からせてあげるけん。
Right. All the participants of the so-called ladies' agreement come together and nod. In that case, there's really not much more I can say.
そういうことなら、僕の方から条件付けなど恐れ多いさ。参加希望をしてもらえるだけでありがたい。
わかりました。それじゃあ、淑女協定への参加希望はこれで締め切っていいですか？
Is this the asexual route? I thought it was, and then they bring up the fucking the ladies' agreement or whatever.
締め切ってよかと？深見ちゃん。でも、だって、 私、なんて。
Yeah?
誰でも言うんは年齢制限もなかと。
無論です。
Bro. The atmosphere No! The atmosphere becomes serious as a result of the unexpected statement from an equally unexpected person. Hachiroku would win though. Yeah, for me, but I don't know what fucking Sotetsu's preference. I suppose with a young husband like me, she wouldn't have to worry about elderly care. Excuse me?
ほんなら、と思わんこともなかけどね。死んだ亭主にはあるかけ、やっぱり参加はやめとくね。
そうですか。
私、参加したい。参加します。です。
I'm actually gonna get a fucking aneurysm. It's not the fact. It's the fact that the game fucking they tease it. All right. The Toronto Hot Spring owner smiles at that. Oh, I see. She did this to encourage Fukami. The older, the wiser, they say. Ow. I felt like something pinched my side.
それほど不安げに私を見ずとも大丈夫ですよ、宗哲様。
そうか。
はい。宗哲様の一番おそばには、どんな時でも私が。それに必要なことでしたら、喜んで嫁がせていただきます。
Right.
まだそこまでの話じゃなかと。淑女同盟に参加するかしないかの話やけん。
Hachiroku is the main girl. But Nagi had the lewdest CG, so...
ええ。結果のためには経過が必要ですものね。もちろん、謹んで参加させていただきます。あら？
どうした86？
いえ、ナビさんから共感通信が。はあ。淑女同盟に参加希望ですか？
ああ。
無論、歓迎だ。
だそうです。
でも兄さん、ナビって体飛行機ばい？兄さん飛行機と結婚するばい？
I didn't know Sotetsu wanted to fuck a plane.
さっきも言ったが、僕は知らん。結婚についても、恋愛についても。
そう言っとったね。
知らんことなら、試してみれば何もわからぬ。試さぬうちに拒むのは、思い上がりも甚だしかろ
う。Yeah! Excuse me?
なるほど、なるほど。大人物だな、宗哲くんは。だからこそ、ナインスターズという大きな案も出るか。
What do you mean by that? Rejecting it before trying is arrogant. Then why don't the fucking guys join in as well, huh? What the fuck are you on about? Sotetsu feeling a little bi-curious, huh?
元忠さん。
I always feel like his loud voice helps me in every bad situation. Oh, but in this case, he purposely did try to help.
美しく華やかなりし淑女諸君。対立ではなく協力し合い、宗哲くんの目をその輝きで見事奪ってみせたまえ。
I guess he's just all on board with his daughter wanting to fuck Sotetsu. The girls all changed their expression at that. The sharp glares seemed to soften to a bright glitter. This is amazing. I forget from time to time, but he certainly is the president of a big bank.
力を合わせて、必ずお人よの復権を。その第一歩として、まずは鉄道による進行を。
Yeah, forget the fucking threesomes and foursomes that I keep bringing up. Just have a fucking orgy. Oh, all right. Ninesome, yeah. Ladies' agreement. Marriage dating. If I can be taught about that, I'll wait for the right time. Excuse me? But what I must do right now is without a doubt that.
リレートレイン9スターズ。必ずや、このお人よから送り出そう。
Fucking Christ, man. Maitetsu. Well, that just shows that there's another scene. The CG of all of them in wedding dresses. I wish, but there's no more CG. There's no more CG spaces. Russell. What is it? I hear a rustling sound like the sound of paper rubbing.
あら、すみません。起こしてしまいましたか。おはようございます、相鉄様。
He's already in uniform.
おはよう。すまんとは。ああ、まだ5時になったばかりか。
Todoroki has a wedding dress in her hate scene. All of them do.
私、今日は枕様のお手伝いなんです。それで早起きをしましたら、もう新聞が届いておりましたので。
わざわざ持ってきてくれたのか。
Nagin Fukami? I didn't... Rana definitely. I didn't check the others. I look at the front page and see why Hachiroku purposefully brought it here. Steam Whistle Revival. Full cooperation for the tracks from Ohitoyo to Yoshimatsu.
これは...
In addition to the meeting topics from 2 days ago, there are things in the article that we don't even mention there.
選挙報道などはこれよりはるかに早いのは分かっているが、しかし自分たちが対象となると驚かされるな。
People are now using the TV or going online, but the quickness of newspapers is also great.
熊本新報と熊銀との間には何かパイプでもあるのでしょうか。
だろうな。そうでなければこの短期間にここまで詳細な記事は書けまいよ。
But that can't simply be everything. The one with the connection might be Urakami. Ohitoyo City or Ohitoyo Railways, Kumamoto Bank and Aircraft Company to have a meeting, it says.
記事通りなら、熊銀かエアクラ社かは南へ、吉松への伏線を最優先させたいのかな。
Newspapers are going out of business. The only reason how they are still in business is because of baby boomers. Yeah.
なのでございましょうね。お人よ吉松間でしたら、お小場駅もございますので、観光的にもよろしいかとは。
お小場駅？
日の本で唯一、ループ線とスイッチバックを持つ駅です。乗り鉄にも撮り鉄にも大変な人気があったそうです。
なるほど。が、単純な観光人気目当てだけとはな。吉松から先、隼人、さらには鹿児島へつなげたいのか。
さあ、どうでしょう。いずれにいたしましても、とてもワクワクすることと存じます。
ワクワクか。
We'll see in the next 5 to 10 years. Here's the thing, right? Just like how vinyls are coming back. You had us backwards. What do you... Nah, shut up. The like with vinyls, right? Those are coming back. In 5 to 10 years, newspapers are going to be retro. And those are going to come back. Alright? I can feel it. I also feel happy after hearing that. Even Railords can feel excitement. Their hearts are no different from humans.
相鉄様の想像さえ超え、瞬く間にガラリと変化する。人が集まることの相乗効果は凄まじいものなのですね。
I can feel things myself using a newspaper for some... I can feel myself using a newspaper for some things. Okay.
だな。確かに、一昨日の会議がなければ。
That's right. At that time, Hachiroku...
私の顔に何か。
金時計を見たときに、驚いた顔をしていただろ
あら。
う。うん。まさしく、その顔でそう言っていた。
あらあら。相鉄様には隠し事もしておけませんのね。
Don't fucking ara me.
ああ、いや。隠しておきたいことなら無論、無理には聞かんさ。
まあ、あっさりしてらっしゃいますのね。
She looks unusually happy despite puffing up one side of her cheek. But when that subsides, her smile becomes a calm one.
あの金時計は、清見機関士のものですの。
I expected that.
清見機関士
I feel a dull pain when I hear that name, but the past remains in the past. I don't want Hachiroku to worry unnecessarily. I take a deep breath and try to maintain my usual tone.
つまり、あの時計は、お前の元のマスターの私物だったのか。
はい、間違いございません。あれは世に二つある品ではございませんので。
というと
8620 は一度だけ、お召し列車を務めさせていただいたことがございます。
She must be proud of that fact. Hachiroku's posture is straighter than usual.
日の本の帝はその時、明国大統領とご一緒にご乗車遊ばされました。
それは、極めて重要な、話を聞くだけでも、身の引き締まるような乗務だな。
8620 drawing the Imperial train with the President of the United States on board could only have happened before the war. God damn it. The glory of the Emperor at the time must have been unimaginable.
はい。本来は、品川の機関区所属の妹が、その任に当たるはずだったのですが。
But her sister experienced an unexplained overload and was forced into repair. All hail to the Shogun. The only Shogun I hail is Raiden Shogun. 8620 and Engineer Koyomi were quickly summoned as a replacement and fulfilled their duties.
シルクのカーペットの上を走っているようだったと、大統領は清見機関士を大いにお褒めくださったのです。
She's not the shogunate, alright? I hail Hachiroku. Yeah. And the president took out his especially made gold railway watch from his breast pocket and gave it to Engineer Kiyomi. Oh, so Paulette has the fucking... Which president? Like, fucking, God damn it, I don't know when this time is. Is Kiyomi alive? Hell no, she's dead as fuck. That's why Paulette has the watch.
なるほど。それほどの由来がある品ならば。
ええ、見誤ることはございません。あの事故で失われたものかと思い込んでおりましたが。
Hachiroku places a finger lightly on her lips, seemingly deep in thought.
ポーレット様、おばあ様の形見とおっしゃられてましたよね。
Sotetsu was the only survivor. No, that's the fucked up part about it. Sotetsu was the only survivor in his family. Everyone except Sotetsu's parents and sister survived the fucking train crash. That's the fucked up part. Sotetsu's family is the only ones that died.
清見機関士は、ならば、平井清美とおっしゃったのか。
いえ、清見勝子様です。
So Kiyomi survived? I mean, probably. She died of old age, I guess.
清美は生か。ならば、後に嫁入りして比内姓に。
プライベートのことを話されない方でしたから。ただ、ご交際相手が敵国人らしいという噂は聞きました。
Hachiroku, listen, I think we can put two and two together and say that Kiyomi is Paulette's mum. Alright? Listen, I don't know what's up with Kiyomi, right?
対戦の敵国。あ、そうか。ご交際相手はフランク人だったのか。
Is Kiyomi evil or good? She's an engineer. She's neither good or bad. What did you...
さようですね。さすがは相鉄様。それならば綺麗に話がつながるように思います。
Well, yeah, why do you think Paulette loves railways so much? How do you think she got into fucking railways other than through a parent? And considering her dad left when she was a child, the only other person would be Kiyomi. Her mum, I mean. During the war, France was split up into two factions. One who cooperated with Germany and one who didn't. If I had a nickel for any time I played a visual novel that referenced World War II, I'd have 2 nickels! What the fuck is... They did bring up the war multiple times, so I shouldn't be surprised by that fact. But it's the fact that I played both of them at the same time! No matter what the circumstances were, I'm sure it led to misunderstanding, so Engineer Kiyomi was safer in keeping it a secret.
清美機関士とそのお相手との間に女の子が授かったと考えれば。
So Paulette's dad is a bad father in person. I mean, here's the thing, right? This is definitely talking about World War II, which means that Kiyomi is Paulette's grandma. Maybe. There's the thing. Because they keep talking about the war, right? But they are in the modern day. And Kiyomi is... I'm mixing up a lot of things, right? Because you brought up the fucking, train crash.
そのお嬢様が前の市長の比内様に嫁がれ、ポーレット様のご両親となられたのですね。
Yeah, see? Paulette's grandma is Kiyomi. Right? So Paulette's dad is a bad father in person. It's confusing. Because you brought up the fucking train crash, which doesn't make... Which Paulette... So Paulette's grandfather is a bad person. No. Paulette's granddad was French, not German.
であれば、清美機関士は事故のことをポーレットには伝えなかったのだろうな。
Kiyomi is a bad person. None of them are bad people, bro!
でございましょうね。ポーレット様のご様子を見るに。
おばあ様の名を尋ねてみるか、ポーレットに。
It's meant as a lighthearted comment, but Hachiroku slowly shakes her head. Japan and Germany, World War II. Newsflash, Dexter! Not everyone in Germany and Japan supported Hitler! What do you mean?
尋ねていただかずともわかります。私はあの瞬間、ああ、それでと感じましたから。
You're the one giving me a fucking aneurysm! Most of them did. No. Most of them didn't. Most of them were forced to! What do you mean? Fucking Christ, man. They elected him into power. That does... That doesn't mean Hitler started off by telling people to kill Jews. What do you... Fucking hell. I'm joking. BT.
ポーレット様と清美機関士は、外見も雰囲気もまるで似てらっしゃいませんけれども。
Hachiroku giggles slightly.
雑巾を絞る手つきや、緑茶のいただき方など、細かな仕草が鏡写してございますので。
Listen, alright? It's better if I get... It's better if I act mad so that I get... So that... Here's the problem. I wish I could farm clips, but no one fucking clips my shit. And I'm too lazy to do it myself.
なるほどな。
けれど、やはりいくらかショックを受けました。
Get mad at feminism. Listen. Get mad at feminism and clip it. I did. What do you mean? It's your job to clip it. Hachiroku's face looks down. It makes me realize how different it is from usual.
これが偶然というものでしたら、あまりにも皮肉な。
Listen, I just need to make sure that my mic doesn't peak too high. And it probably did.
いいや、86。偶然などではあるまいよ。むしろ、ある種の必然と捉えた方がいい。
Get mad at the founding fathers? What? For what? For what? Slavery?
必然でございますか。
Apparently, Makoto and Hibiki didn't tell Hachiroku that I was also a victim of that accident. Remember your sister and your foot fetish. If you wanted to keep bringing it up, maybe you should have clipped it when I talked about that, but you didn't. So now it's lost to time, I guess. Her blank stare is strangely relaxing.
運命というと大げさかもしれんが、いくつもの意志がこうなるようにと事態を導いたのさ。
She didn't step on me. What do you mean? I think you're misremembering the story. If I say it out loud, I understand it better than anyone. I always thought deep down about why I had to become Hachiroku's caretaker.
ほんの少しでも今に関わるたくさんの誰かが下した決断がどれか一つでも違っていたら僕らはここにいなかった。
たくさんの誰かでございますか。
例えば比内前市長、工場誘致の話に彼が反応しなければ彼は市長になっていないし、お人よ鉄道も今とは違った。
Because I also thought about it so much and continued to worry if I made the right decision. I understand. Okay, here's the thing. Before fucking Dexter sidetracked me, here's how it worked. Here's how the events panned out, right? Kiyomi is an engineer, alright? She and Hachiroku worked together as engineer and rail lord partners, right? Kiyomi fell in love with someone from France during World War II and had a kid. And then that... You're not clarifying. I am clarifying. And then that kid married the mayor of Ohitoyo, right? And then they birthed Paulette. Meanwhile, Kiyomi stayed as an engineer and had that train crash. I'm not clarifying that part, alright? If people want to hear the story of of my sister and I, with relations to feet, they can watch the stream after. They can come to my stream and ask me. All right, but I'm not going to talk about it in this recording / stream because I need to tease people about it. I'm asking. I don't need. What do you mean? I already talked about it to you. But Kiyomi had the Kiyomi married a guy from France, and they had a kid. And then that kid married the mayor of Ohitio, and then and then they had Paulette. Meanwhile, Kiyomi stays as an engineer with Hachiroku, and then they have that whole accident which causes the railway industry to essentially shit itself, and everyone in that train survived except Sotetsu's mom, dad, and sister. Fuck. Because I also thought about it so much and continued to worry if I made the right decision. I understand. This is my answer. And then, I guess, you know, Kiyomi, who is old as shit, either dies in the accident, which would be unfortunate, or dies of old age.
僕自身のことでもそうだ。右田の養子になってなければ、枕姉が僕をかばってくれなければ、僕は今ここにいない。
Hachiroku explains if she understands.
誠にさようですね。もしタイト様が私とあの子とお買い取りにならなければ。
That's his name. Fucking the granddad's name is Taito. I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck you called him. Oh yeah, you called him fucking Migita in the chatbot. His name is Taito Migita.
関わってくれた誰かのどんなに小さな決断でも別な形で下されていれば今は今とは違っていた。
Her long black hair wavers without a sound from her quiet yet powerful nod.
故に必然なのですね。たくさんの思いたちが私たちを今にこの場に導いてくださったから。
そうだな。導いてきっとチャンスをくれている。
はい。
I'm gonna lose my voice this stream. Straightforward and strong, Hachiroku's eyes look up at me.
チャンスを私はいただきました。今度こそ皆様を笑顔のままに送り届けるための。
ああ。
Don't say take away the letter A and O in Taito. Hachiroku wants the same thing I do. We shoulder the same pain and same memories. When I feel that, it all seems lighter. The chains that bond me.
そのためにも果たそう。必ず僕らのできる限りを。
God fuck damn it. The chains that bound me seem to fall off. And I fell off.
はい、相鉄様。で、時間。
あ、そうだったな。すまん。というか、僕も一緒に行こ
う。Don't both jump, okay?
さようですか。でしたら急ぎましょう。
うん。
相鉄さんです。
あらまあ、そうちゃん。レールショップに行かんでよかと？
無論、後で行くさ。が、その前にここにと思った。枕姉が何をするのか、見ておきたいと思ってな。
I thought that there would be something this early in the morning. And that gut feeling wasn't wrong. Listen, Niroku, I don't know how the fuck you're walking around with bandages all over your face. How are you looking? How are you able to look through them? Hiding behind the steel tank. From behind the bandages on her face, that's Niroku looking at us. How do you know that, though?
大丈夫なのか？あの包帯は。
What the fuck are you talking about, Dexter? What is this about fucking Amazon Roku?
もちろん平気よ。クリーンルームで貯金済みの新品と変えてもらったけんね。
そうなのか。余計な心配をしてしまったな。
ゆうか、そうちゃん。父さんから何か聞いたと？
Hachidoku Niroku. No.
父さんから？いや、こちらに来てから一度も連絡を取っていないが。
そっか。そんならそうちゃん、純粋に気にして見に来てくれよったんね。
She smiles sweetly. It's an innocent smile, unlike Makoto, and it makes my heart jump for some reason.
それで、そのだな。86、レイナ、26と揃い踏みだが、何をしようと？
Makoto equal rack. What?
姉。まだそうちゃんだけにしか教えん。内緒の内緒の話なんよ。これ。
She waves at me to come closer and whispers into my ear while covering her mouth with both hands.
当時の看板排除した完全データ主義の温度管理で作る米焼酎。
I jump in surprise as she stops me, saying not yet.
そういえば作って ISC やらいうコンテストに出展するとよ。
Or whatever.
ISC か。なるほど。確かにあれだな。
I nod. Makoto moves away. I straighten my posture and see an impressed smile on her.
ふふん。そうちゃんもそぎゃんと言うなら、父さんの話もなかなからしかねえ。
ああ、それで父さんから聞いたうんぬんと言っていたのか。
ISC is known as the world's fairest distilled spirits competition. It was my adoptive father who taught me that. He always dreamed that Kuma Shochu would receive an award, though he thought the conservative Mikita #1 wouldn't be possible.
入賞できれば世界的な知名度が得られる有権。そういえばナインスターズで飲めたら売りになるでしょ。
Surprise and joy come to me. Like my adoptive father, I thought Mikita #1 would never change. If I can create an opportunity or give it opportunity for change, it gives me joy, gratitude, and pride.
確かにだ。それは大きな売りの一つとなると思う。まして、帝都では焼酎ブームでもあるし。
ああ、言うたら。
What the fuck happened?
九州各地の焼酎ば社内で試飲して買えるようにってしたらどぎゃんと？
What the fuck happened? Not a function or invalid method property type. Okay, the game fucking crashed. If I can get an opportunity for change. Okay, yeah, no. And then this one.
ほんなら九州各地の焼酎ば社内で試飲して買えるようにってしたらどぎゃんと？
And or help. With what? I think you need to fix it yourself, let's just say.
はいはーい。却下混合なんですから、出荷したての貨物で取り扱って、それを売ったらいいと思うです。
Maybe I should save.
製造直売、いいと思う。清春それ、テレビを見て時々お取り寄せやってる。
I turn toward an unfamiliar voice and see Nidoku coming closer from the pillar. Two hands are better than one. 2 heads are better than one, they say. And there are 4 of them here. 5.
九州各地の名産焼酎や名産品を生産地から貨物扱いし、それを乗客がダイレクトに買える。か。実にいいな。
The fame of the shochu and specialties will bring light to 9 stars and give it an even bigger synergistic effect.
まさしく、九州周遊にふさわしい案だと思う。
いうことよ。はちゃん、れいちゃん、にろっちゃん。
Makoto claps to signal something and raises her voice with a smile.
今焼酎の開発は、ナインスターズのためにもなるけん。気合い入れていきましょい。
I guess Sotetsu's only contribution here was to bring Hachiroku to Migita #1, and now he's gonna leave.
気合い入れていきますですよ。
Alright, I guess I should fucking...
かしこまりました。鉢巻きを締めてかかりましょう。
気合はよくわからない。けれど、全力は尽くす。車両をなくした姉妹たちに、新しいレールを敷くために。
そうね。
Makoto crouches down and pats Niroku on the back of her head, almost embracing her.
そぎゃんした先には、本物のレールが敷かれるように、鉄道が復活するように、そうちゃんが頑張ってくれるけ。
ああ、任せてくれ。
I hadn't expected to see a new form of symbiosis between raillords and humans. If Makoto wants to create that, I will do everything I can to help.
そちらのレールは必ず敷こう。まずは九州。そしていつかは日の本全土へ。
任せる。清春も手伝うのだから、必ず成功できると思う。
期待してくれ。
ほーったらね、温度管理を試すとこからやってみよう。
わかった。頑張る。
あ、教わったことそのままでしたら、私の方から正確に。
さ
お任せくださいな。さ、行きましょう、26。
わかった、86。よろしく頼む。
As Hachiroku leads Niroku away away by the hand,
わー、そうてつさんは、やっぱりすごいのですね。
it's Reina. Her eyes are glittery as she looks up at me.
いきなりどうした？一体僕の何が？
九州だけでもすごいのに、日の本全部のレールを、なんて、レイナ、感激しちゃいました。
九州が成功事案になりさえすれば、自然とそう運んでいくはずさ。
そうなんですか？
エアクラ社としても後押しを強力に進めるだろうし、そうでなくても鉄道会社同士が連携、協力を深めよ
う。Thanks for the hydrate. The ones being pushed to extinction would likely follow when given a method of survival. That is simple logic, but Reina listens to me as if she's hearing the biggest secrets of alchemy.
はあ、わかりました。それならレイナたち、頑張ってナインスターズを走らせないとですね。
Blanky, I don't know what happened to it. Could be fucking... Hang on. Yeah.
だな。そのためにはレイナの力も。と、ああそうだ。そういえばほらレイナ、おととい。
ほへ、おとといって会議の日。そうてつさん、覚えててくれたんですか？
What do you mean, look at the usernames? I've already seen these. What?
当然だ。と、胸を張る資格はないな。今の今まで、つい失念してしまっていたのだから。
I bowed to apologize, but Rana quickly straightens her posture to push at my forehead with her tiny hands. You saw the usernames? Yes, I've already seen the usernames.
資格、春です。お胸を張ってくださいな。レイナ、覚えてもらってて、すっごく嬉しいですから。
Part 2. Yeah, Cognitive Torture Part 2.
そうか。そう言ってくれるなら。
I make an exaggerated pose by sticking my chest out and stroking my imaginary beard. Rennie giggles at that until she's rend the face.
でだ。あの時レイナは何を話そうとしてくれてたんだ？
はいです。ですね。レイナ、あの地図に載ってない赤線、もっとあるって思ったですよ。
The map she's referring to is the remaining Kyushu train tracks, the red lines of the existing train lines in use.
あるのか、そんなものが。あれは僕らなりに路線図と貨物路線図と調べて作ったのだが。
Rena's really cute. Yeah, and guess what? You didn't get to play through her route because you only played through Hachiroku's.
工場の専用線とか、現役の鉱山鉄道の線路とかは、普通路線図にも貨物路線図にも乗らないですから。
工場の専用線。
Rena answers anything I ask. Large factories like steel mills have special lines that move raw materials and finished products. They don't let regular passengers on and use it specifically for receiving and shipping live mining railways. And for receiving and shipping, live mining railways are also similar in that they don't get the track maps. I don't remember her route from your streams. Bro, it was literally last Maitetsu stream. What do you mean?
ああ、言うたら、北九州工業地帯あたりは。
そうか。元は筑豊丹田だものな。そうした路線も現存する可能性はかなり高そうだな。
I'm drawing a blank. I've blanked these nuts.
ゲージはきっと違うと思うですけど、敷き直す方がゼロから敷くよりずっと早いって思うです。
They got together, right? Yeah, and I had an entire rant about the fact that Rain and Paulette don't get to be with Sotetsu together. You forgot about that?
ああ、そうだな。
If we weren't inside the brewery, I would have patted her more. Patted her head. Instead, I pat her on the cheek, into which Rana smiles happily. Isn't that more? Wouldn't that be more intimate? Paulette and Rana have NH scene together. What do you mean the worst?
素晴らしい提案をありがとう。将来的には九州周遊が大きく。
Fucking Hibiki and Makoto have H scenes together as well.
将来的なんて悠長なこと言うとったらいけんよ。すぐ動かんと。
すぐ？いや、しかし僕らの今の力では。
What do you mean, ew? Fuck off.
できる人を動かせばええだけの話だよ。よかアイディアなら教えたら勝手に実現されるけん。
Like I said, I'm heavily monogamous. It's a fucking visual novel. What do you...
あ、そうか。それで構わんのだな。ナインスターズは整備再編された路線を利用させてもらえばいいだけか。
できる人って誰ですか？
Just because I like femboys in anime doesn't mean I do in real life.
うちは知らんよ。けど、北九州は広かけん。そぎゃん人物は必ずおったよ。
And you don't even like women in real life, so...
そして僕らには、マイテツ会、政界、 財界に人脈を持つ仲間がいるから。
Don't talk about politics.
ボーレットや銀行の皆さんに相談してみればいいんですね。
うん。それでいいと思う。ということで、早速相談に行ってくる。
ほんなら、気をつけていってらっしゃい。
いってらっしゃいませです。
I express thanks to Makoto, Reina, Niroku, and Hachiroku, and leave the meet at the brewery. Yeah, one of the reasons is that I'm heavily monogamous and the world isn't. Then what the fuck is marriage? No, the world is. What do you mean? What? I'm off to the rail shop. Yeah, I'm off too. Fuck off. What the fuck do you mean?